This is YDE, and with over 450,000 followers all over social media, he's one of the most known people in the Brawl Stars industry. But nobody has ever made a video covering the entire story of YDE. So for this video I contacted YDE to ask him a bunch of questions about his personal life and about his career as a YouTuber. So without further ado, and with the help of the man himself, this is the entire story of YDE.
What's up, baby gamers? This is the first time that we are ever... What's up, guys? It's an exciting time on the channel. This is the first time that we're gonna be taking a look at memes on the channel.
Hello everyone, this will just be a short video. I just want to say thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers.
It just came down to some ties, and yeah, in the end we were able to get the win. And
I am becoming a streamer.
Magnus YD Newson was born in Denmark on the 4th of November in 2002. And at first YD used to not really have a lot of interest in gaming, but what YD did like was playing football with friends. And he used to actually play football from a very young age. But then his friends from school introduced him to the game Clash Royale. And YD and his friends from school used to play Clash Royale all the time in the school breaks. Until this happened. And it didn't take long for YD to start his YouTube channel after he started playing Brawl Stars, because after only 3 months of Brawl Stars, its global release, he posted his first ever video. Since YD started his channel, he stayed really consistent with uploading videos, and he posted trickshot montages only for a very long time, until he made this video.
Hello everyone, this will just be a short video. I just want to say thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I'm really happy for all the support my channel has gotten recently, and in the future, I plan on occasionally doing facecam videos, and I plan on doing more videos with commentary and make more tutorials and guides. That was all for today. Thanks for watching.
YD's Brawl Stars career wouldn't stick to just being a trick shotter, because he also started competing in professional Brawl Stars tournaments. And he started playing Brawl Stars competitive in the first major Brawl Stars tournament called ESL.
Hello everyone and welcome to this vlog I'll be making where we'll be going to Germany to play ESL. Right now it's almost 12 o'clock and I'm about to drive there.
And in the ESL tournament, the total prize pool was $32,000. And the team that would end up getting first place would get $16,000. And YD played in the team called Consti. And this is how it went.
It's very, very skilled gameplay here. This is literally the best of the best when it comes to Brawl Stars competitive. YDE though, he's got his super charged up there and Zynox does not. That Terra charging up her super is such a vital thing. If you can't charge up your super as Terra, then you're basically, you're struggling. You're gonna struggle.
Oh, he's coming in.
Look at
he's
that.
taking a shot.
Oh,
wow.
Barely
right by
Zynox.
And they're moving in, trying to take a shot.
Oh, this may be it right here. Here he comes.
Shoot it.
Yep, there it is right there.
YDE might be the MVP of Team Consti. I've seen he's there every game.
That's a sweep against the #1 seed in this tournament. That is super impressive. Team Consti has been dominant so far.
And this was just the beginning of the tournament.
Consti's doing his best with Leon to try and keep them pushed back. YDE's about to get taken out. He only has 94 HP, but still Ray is focusing on security. They're able to deal some damage back and forth, kill after kill. Team Consti is actually going to be moving on to the championship.
Now that Team Consti has defeated Team Ray, they are heading to the championship to compete for first place and $16,000.
In the next 20 seconds, and right now, all of the momentum is on Team Consti.
Consti side. They're up 2-0. They just need to win this game in order to secure first place. 13 seconds to go. Team Consti holding the ball and pushing even further. They are not going to be satisfied with a 1-0 victory. They keep trying to hand it off to the enemy, but Portal is going to be bringing it right back. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, nowhere near the goal. It's a victory for Team Consti. They are your champions of the Red Bull NEO.
One thing that I wanted to talk about is YDE, or Wide, however you say his name, also has his own YouTube channel. And he, in my opinion, while Consti and Tyrix also deserve to be here, Wide was absolutely the MVP during all 3 of those matches.
YD and the rest of his team ended up getting first place, which means that him and the rest of his team got to split up $16,000. And this was only the start of YD's career as a professional Brawl Stars player. Just a few months after they won the ESL tournament, YD and his team got to play in the DreamHack tournament.
YD is just going to hold on to the ball smartly and just try and put it as far away from their goal as possible. But look, they have 2 supers for Cream. Can they turn this into after 2 seconds left? Don't think
it's not gonna happen, and that will be Team 1 advancing
to the finals. Can Tom finish the game right here? No, 13%.
Oh my
And look, Skyriz is right there. He's got it. Daryl can defend right. No, he went away. That's gonna be the game.
YD and his team would need to win the next 2 matches to win the tournament. And Team 3D Max only needs to win 1 game.
Primo jumping in. Rosa has super. It's all or nothing right here. 3D Max needs to win this. If they win, they will be the champions. 5 seconds, they defend.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. 3D Max will take it all.
And although they didn't win this time, second place is still the closest you can get to winning. And after these 2 tournaments, YD kept competing in most of the tournaments that came on later in the year. And in 2020 he was a full-time esports player. But because of COVID, everything changed. As we all know, a lot of people got depressed or burned out in that period, not being able to see friends, staying home all the time and grinding the game day after day without a real break. For YD, this was the hardest time of his career. Esports and YouTube had always gone hand in hand for him, but suddenly both started to feel like a burden. And then after COVID had come to an end, he didn't post anything for almost 10 months. But why did he quit? Well, the main reason was the game was changing. And not in a positive way for YD. First, Mortis got changed, and after he quit for 10 months, rank 35 pushes were removed, which got him really unmotivated to make videos again. And even his famous series, where he only plays on his level 1 account, became impossible to make after Brawl Stars started leveling brawlers automatically. And at that moment, the thought of stopping with YouTube entirely was very real for YD. But YD's story doesn't end there, because he got back up. And although his videos aren't getting as many views as they used to, which is probably because of the popularity from the game that this increased, he still is really active now on YouTube. And I asked YD, now that Brawl Stars is at an all-time low player count, what he thinks about Brawl Stars as it is today. And he replied with,
I know the developers are very competent, so I'm not worried about the future of the game. Personally, I've been enjoying it.
Once Brawl Stars stood at the very top of mobile gaming, pulling in millions of players and content creators where YD was part of. His videos were pulling in massive numbers, but times have changed. Player counts have dropped to an all-time low, which also impacts the amount of views YouTubers get, which I also talked about in my latest documentary about Equac. But although YD is not pulling the numbers he once did, he still is posting videos weekly, which just shows how much he cares about his community and that he doesn't care too much about the money. And I asked YD what goals he still wants to achieve with YouTube, and he told me that he wanted to have fun, spread positivity, and he will also maybe make content about other games in the future. And as the last question I got to ask YD, I asked him what he thinks about the impact he had on the trickshot community.
With or without me, it would have been a big thing in Brawl Stars. I was just fortunate to be one of the first people doing that concept before shorts and TikToks were really even a thing. I'm very happy with the impact I've made in the community and feel honored to be recognized by so many people as someone who is good with Mortis and trickshots.
This was the entire history of YDE.
I will be talking about my push to rank
35 Mortis is the first player in the entire world.
So YD is actually my middle name.